We are talking to Paul Best from the Sittingbourne and Kemsley Light Railway at the moment. Paul, how else do you spread the word?
Well, like the old Beach Boys there, I get around. I do interviews like this. I send press releases out and speak to the local newspapers, the railway magazines and the like. And we do the all-important model railway exhibitions and open days where we can actually meet and talk to the general public. Local events include Swell Festival of Transport at Brogdale. Last year we did the St George's Day event in Sittingbourne High Street, and we've done the odd event on the Isle of Sheppey, such as Sky Sheppey, which was really good fun. It's so much nicer to actually go out and meet the people and say hello and explain what the railway's up to, particularly while we've been closed. So it's been a lot easier to explain what's been going on.
Yeah.
Our next event will be the Kent and East Sussex Railway on the first bank holiday of May. We're just doing the Sunday down there, and then we're going to do the Saturday and Sunday at the Chatham Show, which is one of the largest model railway exhibitions in the area at Chatham Dockyard in June.
What do you like about the railway, Paul?
I think what I love most about the railway is the fact that we're unique in being given the railway by Bowwaters back in 1969 to take it on as a tourist attraction rather than taking over a disused line and then buying a loco from here and a coach from there and bringing it all together and then having to sort of build up the infrastructure around it. We've had that all from day one, and it's all original. Most of it hasn't even left the site since it was delivered, and we've got a railway that's well over 100 years old now. And I'm really, really pleased that Essential Land have recognised this too, and they've been absolutely fantastic in keeping us there.
Paul, can you tell me more about the membership of the railway?
Yeah, sure. We've got quite a small membership, but with quite a high percentage of active members, which is quite unusual for a voluntary organisation. We understand that you're a volunteer because we're volunteers. We don't have any paid members, so we know that you don't have to be there. So hopefully we treat you with the respect that you deserve. And you know, it can be awkward when you've got to roster people to do work, and we know that you're a volunteer and you're there for you, not for the not necessarily for the railway, and certainly not for the money, because you're not getting any. And we always need new members, more members, and sadly over the last 3 years we've lost 3 key members, and that's really highlighted our reliance on particular individuals. So we'd like to spread the load a little bit now, and people often think that railway enthusiasts, particularly at steam railways, are all old fuddy-duddies, but we're not, I promise you. We've got a really wide-ranging age group. We've got quite a few junior members, and that's how I started over 20 years ago. We've got all the way up to pensioners, and we've got lots of experience between us, and we're always happy to share our experience and to help you get the most out of coming to the railway.
How do you become a member, Paul?
Well, you can pick up a form at a work weekend, a membership form, or you can download it from the website, which is www.sklr.net/membership. It costs £5 for junior members aged between 14 and 17, £18 for adult members, and £30 for family membership, and that's every year. And it's £300 for individual life membership, which is a sort of one-off payment of £300, and that's it, you're a member. And for that money you get all your insurance for when you're working down the railway, free trips on the railway whenever you come down. If you want to run, you get a free trip, and discounts to Steam and Beer Festival and Santa Specials. We also have a quarterly magazine called The New Bogey. It's not as rude as it sounds. That's in reference to the coaches and wagons are bogey vehicles, which means they're kind of articulated instead of having fixed wheelbase. and for many years the nickname of the railway was the Bogie, and we originally started with a Bogie magazine, and that sort of was changed over the years to a newsletter, and we've come back to the Bogie, so we now have the new Bogie, so it's not quite as shocking as it sounds. And working members get discounts on food and drink in the Footplate Cafe, to thank them for their work as well.
Paul, so I was just wondering if you could refresh our listeners when your reopening is, and just run through all those useful contact details for us.
Yeah, sure. We should be reopening on the second May bank holiday weekend, which is the 28th to the 30th of May, and then it will probably be Sundays thereafter until September. All the information of the timetable, fares, and which station we're actually starting the trains from will be available at the website, which is www.sklr.net, or you can call 01795 424 899. For the working Wednesdays and other inquiries, if you could email info@sklr.net. For the podcasts, you can search for Sittingbourne and Kemsley Light Railway in iTunes, or visit www.youtube.com/Stop'em, which is spelled STOPEM. It's also uploaded on BritishRailways.tv, RailwayForum.tv, and RailwayWorld.tv. And you can follow the railway on Facebook. If you search for Sittingbourne and Kemsley Light Railway, we've got a group page. I do a picture of the day for the railway at www.stop'em.net, and you can follow the railway on Twitter. We are at capital S, lowercase AND, capital K, capital L, capital R, or via www.twitter.com/capital S, lowercase AND, capital K, capital L, capital R.
Paul, as always, I'd like to thank you very much for coming along this evening and updating us on how the railway's getting on.
Thanks for having me here, it's been great.
That's Paul Best from the Sittingbourne and Kemsley Light Railway right here at BRFM on the Monday Night Community Show this evening.